First of all, the courtroom was very, very crowded. There were hundreds of people in there waiting to be serviced at 1 o'clock. And it was just a chaotic situation from the very beginning. And we were sitting there inside the courtroom area, and then there was an outside area outside the courtroom. And the shooting started on the outside area. And then the shooter obviously moved in toward the courtroom. So we fled and got safety in some of the other rooms and on the floor.
So how long did you stay sort of in that mode where you were hiding? Were you, and how did you find cover there?
I found cover there, and we found cover there because someone opened the door, and I had been on the floor, and we flew into the room, and we took cover in one of the offices.
Were people crying? How were people reacting to that?
Well, people were crying. People were yelling. They were crying, and they were very, very upset. And some people were injured. They didn't have their shoes. They lost their shoes. They lost their purses. They were just running for their lives.
Absolutely. And Dr. Royster, as you're telling us this, we are seeing a medical helicopter taking a patient away from the scene there. We see the police tape up, and we see that medical helicopter taking a patient away right now for treatment. It's unclear exactly how many people were shot in all of this. We understand that a police officer was shot in the hand, and that police officer is getting treatment right now. After you say you heard those gunshots and everybody screaming and running for cover, what happened then?
What happened then was that I ran to a room, and we shut the door, turned off the lights, and got on the floor. And then about 15 minutes later, the person who was at the door in the room where I was, there were 4 of us in the room, opened the door and saw that there was a police officer out there. And so that person asked the police officer if it was safe for us to come out. Yeah, and the police officer said yes.
Okay, you're describing what some of our school children, all of our school children go through for their ALICE training when they're dealing with an active shooter or a mass casualty situation. You're running into a room, locking the door, turning off the lights, doing all of the things that civilians now are trained to do in our current climate, our current era of these mass shootings.
Dr. Royster.
Yeah, well, I happen to be a former educator, and that's how I knew how to tell them to turn off the lights and stay on the floor.
Were you helping people, Dr. Royster, do what they needed to do to get to safety?
Yes, I was. I was helping the people that were around me. And then whenever we went out into the room where after the police officer said it was safe to come out, I saw one of the injured women on the floor. She had been allegedly shot in her arm.
Dr. Royce, I was going to ask you, what was the scene once you left the room and you looked around? Obviously, you saw that woman was hurt. Obviously, she was shot. What else did you see?
I saw a lot of chaos, a lot of screaming. Police officers were trying to get people out of the courtroom area because it was a very chaotic scene. The magistrate had over 100 people. A magistrate had over 100 people in the area, all scheduled to see him at 1 o'clock. Now, I want to say I was not a client there. I was just with somebody as a witness for this situation. But there were like at least 100 people in the area, all scheduled for 1 o'clock.
100 people is a lot of people. 100 people is a lot of people to be at a magistrate's office or a district judge's office. I'm sorry.
It was unbelievable.
Right.
Okay. It was unbelievable.